I actually used to love watching George Carlin, and we were going to see Norm Macdonald at the Comedy Zone in Jacksonville, Florida. And just by chance, I went on the website to change my tickets, and I'm looking, and they had a stand-up comedy class. And I thought, well, that's different. Let me check that out. And sure enough, I just kind of fell in love with it. So in a way, Norm Macdonald helped me start stand-up comedy. He doesn't know, but if he did, he'd probably be disgusted by my performance. But it's okay. I love doing it. Oh, it's such a rush. Like I can remember to this day the first time. At the time, I was managing strip clubs, so I had like 50 people come from a strip club, like strippers and bouncers, and everybody was there. So the first time was amazing because it was just you felt so much love in the room. And then of course after that you come down to the reality of, oh, you're not as funny as you thought you were. But it's a journey. I started a long time ago, and you just keep working your way through, and you find what works for rooms. And I really love doing it, so now I travel, do it professionally, so it's exciting. Eddie Murphy, obviously, Eddie Murphy Raw is one I used to listen to all the time. There's old Tracy Morgan, old truck driver comedy. I used to remember listening to that when I was a kid growing up too. And of course, anything Carlin did. Every one of Carlin's specials, I loved that. I wouldn't even have a favorite. I mean, I just kind of immerse myself in the art. I mean, I love his movies as well. Even though they're horrible movies as far as the critics go, I loved his movies. I really thought he's very unique, and that's what I liked about him. He was just so different than everybody else. I remember his Saturday Night Live skit, the news thing he did. That was hands down my favorite. He did that better than anybody else. You know what? I'd like comics to go on tour with me. That's where we're headed next. I want to get to where I'm headlining the tour, and comics are touring with me. I've worked with Steve-O. I've worked with Tom Arnold. I've worked with so many great comics. It's just kind of hard to pick one out and say, I wish I could tour with this one guy. It's fun to be in the crowds with anybody's audience. It doesn't make any difference, but someday I hope they're my audience. Joe Rogan. Oh my God, that are alive. We're going to go with Norm Macdonald. I like that guy. We've mentioned him a bunch of times. Steve Martin. I Need a Chick. Roseanne, probably. And maybe that Cho woman. I like her too. Well, I hope to start doing more headlining rooms. I mean, I've headlined a few rooms now, so it's a process, it's a journey, if you will. So hopefully, we just keep the trajectory going the right way. Right now, I tour a lot with Grandma Lee from America's Got Talent, so it's a good opportunity. I get to a lot of different rooms all over the country. So hopefully, we just keep building on that, and we'll see where we go. I think I'd like to do a show. I've got an idea for a TV show, probably like a web series. So I think that's probably my next big. I keep dabbling with it for years. I've been talking about it. One day I'm going to pull the trigger on that thing. Bob Lauver Comic. It's Lauver Comic.com. I have a website there. Also, Bob Lauver Comic is my Facebook page. So please like that, so you can find out where I'm going to be, but you can get all the information between those two, pretty much everything I do. You know what I really like? I do a little thing with a Journey song, and the thing that amazes me with it is it's a little corny, but I have people to this day that have seen me 3 years ago. They still will send me a Facebook message like, hey, I heard that song again today. So it's just, between that and my Dirty Dick Hand thing, I mean, they're memorable, and if people remember you, I think that's half the battle. So that's my biggest thing, it's just the things that make people remember me. everybody. Bob Lauver here. Yes. I want you to make sure you check out my interview on cutiepie.com. It's a fun interview. It's a great guy running the thing, so make sure you check everything out.